Hi guys, welcome to Spanish channel. If you are doing Pep, this is your activity, or if you are doing the SEA, that's the Trinidad, or if you're doing the common entrance in St. Vincent and Grenadines, this is perfect for you guys. Alright, so let's look at this one. So it says 5 runners competed in a race on sports day. The table below shows the times recorded for 4 runners. Alright. So first it says calculate the average running time for the four given runners. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so it says Pete ran 16.5, Mark ran 17.8, Thor ran 16.9, and Sunsil ran 16.8. Guys, remember you're encouraged to go ahead and try before me. Alright, or before I give the solution. So how do we find the average or the mean? What we do, we add up all the numbers and divide it by the total number of numbers. So let us add and then divide. So to 17.8 and we have 16.9. And the Sunseed ran 16.8. So let's total this and then divide by total number of numbers we added. Alright, so 8 and 9, that's 17. 17 and 5, 25. So that gives us 30. Decimal point and a decimal point, you know, my one 100%. So 6 and 6, 12. And that 19, 25, 28. So let's add now 2 and 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 68. So all we have to do is divide 68 by 4 because it's 4 numbers we added. Remember to subscribe. 4 into 6 goes 1 time. 4 ones 4. Subtract. That will be 2. Turn on the 8. We have 28 now. So 4 into that leaves goes 7 times. Wow, so exactly. So our answer would be 17. The average or the mean would be 17. So that's 17 seconds. Alright, Javel won the race by 0.3 seconds. What was his winning time? Alright, so Javel is the winner, so we need to figure out what time did he run. So what we have to do, we're going to figure out who came second. Now, in a race, when you're running a race, the person who runs the lowest time, that is considered to be the winner. So of all these numbers, 16.5 would be the lowest. Alright. So it means that he ran 3 seconds less than 16.5. So we have 16.5 and we just subtract 0.3 seconds from it. And that would be Javel time. So that's 2. Yeah, voila. She got over here, so we're supposed to work too. Anyway, so that's 2. Alright, and that would leave. So here, Javel ran 16. Let's put it in just in case we are required to do something else with it. Alright, so the winner is Javel. Don't know how Trinidad pronounced it, but this is a Trinidad song. Alright, the winning time last year's race was 16.3, so I know I'm going to need that information. So let me put it on here. What is the least amount of time which Mark must improve to beat last year? Okay. I'll use that. That's neat on the figure. So Mark, let's see the time Mark ran. So Mark ran a time of 17.8 seconds. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to subtract this from this. This is give us the exact time. The tithe. Alright, so that's 5. So that's 1.5. Alright. So the least time he can run, he has to run lower than this. You guys agree? This is the time to even the record. But in order to pass it, as you say, what time is the least amount of time by which one must improve to beat? So you have to beat it by at least 1 second less. I'm gonna go with 1.4 seconds. As remember, the lower time are the better. So these are very nice questions from Trinidad. So it will be 1.4 seconds. This is a very long paper though for kids. I think it's very long. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Let's see what. All right, so this one says there are 450 mangoes and oranges. Okay, so they combine it in a fruit stall. There are twice as many mangoes as there are oranges. How many oranges are there? All right, so let's see. It says total is 450. So we know that whatever it is, but it also gives us another information. There are twice mangoes, twice mangoes as oranges. So we're gonna call oranges X and mangoes would be twice it. So that's 2 times it. And they told us that the sum would be 450. So this is how we're gonna find out for orange. X represent orange, alright? Gonna write a little statement, let X be orange, blah blah blah. Alright, so that will give us 3x divided by 450. So now we're just gonna divide by 3, and that will give us our answer. 3 into 4 goes 1 time, remainder 1, so that's gonna give us 5. Right, so that's 150 oranges, right? And remember, mangoes is twice it, so that means that there are 300 mangoes. So oranges and 300 mangoes. And notice they have part to it, so I'm just gonna put the mangoes here just in case we're gonna need it, because Trinidad set up the thing, it looks like a lot of part to the question. Alright, let's see what B says. 2/3 of the oranges are green. 2/3 of the oranges are green. How many are right? Alright. So if 2/3 are green, that means 1/3 right? So if you're not sure, it's 1 minus 2/3, which gives us 1/3. Another way you could look at it, 1 as just put it as the same denominator minus 2/3. So that will give you 1/3. Alright, so now that we establish it's 1/3, so let's go. So it's 1/3 of, and we got 150 as our total, so it's 1/3 of 150. 3 into itself 1, 3 into 15, 5, so that's 50. So you have 50 oranges, guys. I will eat some of that right now. Alright, so let's move on to C. It says a box can hold 24 mangoes. How many boxes are needed to pack all the mangoes? Okay. Alright, so good thing we work out the mangoes. So there are 300 mangoes, and each box can only hold 24, no more. So just divide it by 24 and see. 24 into 30, that's 1 time. 4 from that leaves 6. There we go, 0. So we have what, 60 here. Alright, so 24 into that goes what, 2 times? 2 times 24. Alright, so what that? No, 48. So we have 12. Okay. All right. So we're going to point now. So it would take 13 boxes. And that's a very nice question too. Let's move on to the next. All right, let's look at this one. It says Mrs. Brown bought the stove shown below at a discount of 20%. Calculate the discount in dollars. All right, so it says the price is $4,000 less 20% discount. All right, very nice question. So let us work it in the working column. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find 20% as discount mean a reduction in the price. So we're gonna pay that less. All right. So guys, go ahead and try before me. All right, let's go. Pause the video if you're anything. So 20% of 400 is the same as dividing 400 by 5. Alright, when you're already finding 20% of a number, it's the same as dividing by 5. So let's go. So it's $4,000. Let's go. Alright, boom. Boom. So we have a 0, 200, 248. So that's $800. So the discount would be $800. So that means you're gonna pay 800 less. Let's see what the next one says. What is the cost of the stove after discount? Good. So as we say, the original price was $4,000, but you get a discount of $800, so you're gonna pay $800 less. So that leaves us with $3,200. That will be the price that you pay. Let's put it right here. So it's $3,200. Alright, so listen what this says now. Mrs. Brown paid VAT, which is value added tax, at 12.5% on the discounted price. Okay, so on the discounted price. Notice the term on the discounted price. How much VAT did she pay? How many value added tax? So we're gonna calculate again. But this time it's gonna be 12.5% of the discounted price, which is this. Alright, so we after the discount, that's 3,200. So we're gonna calculate. I'm just gonna put it into decimal form, make it much easier. 3,200. Alright. So let's see. Why didn't get 12.5? Wait. 12.5 or 12.5 plus 25. Alright, so this can go into 100 8 times. Since 12.5 and 12.5 make 25, and it will take 425 into 100, that means it's 8. So it's very easy. All we have to do is divide by 8 now. 8 into that, 8 4 is 32, so that's $400. So in terms of value added tax, it will be $400. Alright, let's see what the last one says. Calculate the final price that Mrs. Brown paid for this tool. So boom. Listen to what this. Listen to the reasoning in this. The original price was 4,000. I show you guys everything that I want you guys to be able to reason it out. Boom. There's a discount of $800. So that means that leaves 3,200. However, she's gonna pay tax of $400 on it. So it's 3,200 plus the 400. So in all, she's going to pay 3,600. This is a very nice question though. I appreciate that. Pick up yourself, Trinidad. Alright, so let's look at this one. It says a circle of radius 21 centimeters is shown. Take pi to be 22/7. Calculate the circumference of the circle. Ironically, I'm doing this in my class right now. This exact same question I gave to my students. I think this worked out what, 132? Oh my god, it's the same exact question I gave them. Alright, fine. All right, so it says a circle of radius 21 centimeters, calculate the circumference. Now, the circumference of a circle is basically the perimeter or the total distance around. So, we have a special formula. So, it's C equal 2 pi r. All right. What does pi represent? Pi represents 22/7, which was given right here. As I was telling my students, CSEC will dictate, or the PEP will dictate which they use. The radius is right here, so that's R equal 21. Alright, so all we have to do is just put these in the. I gave this to my class today. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Alright, so it's 22/7. I think it was 132, but I'm gonna work it out soon. 70/7, 70.3. 2 times that would be 44 times 3. I'm so excited about this. 3 4 is 12, so that's 2 carry 1. Yeah man, it's that. 3 4 is 12 and that's 132 centimeter. Big up guys, big up. You get the exact question on the Trinidad paper that I gave in class today. Alright. Badam bam bam. Alright, so it says now, B says the circle. Oh, the circle is cut up into 8 equal parts. So we did not do this part. So there's a part B to it. The circle is cut up into 8 equal parts as shown below. The parts, oh, so 132 cut up into 8 parts. The parts are used to form the shape below. Okay, so this is the shape that they use this circle to form. Alright, so let me see. So them say 8 curved piece. Let me see that. Let me see what about this. 1, 2. This is a very tricky question. 3, 4. Because if you cut up in an 8, not only 8 part of it out. But guess what? The inside part. So we get the radius to be what? 21. This is a very good critical thinking question. I like this. Pick up yourself, Trinidad and Tobago. If you're from Trinidad and Tobago, leave a comment. Very good question, guys. Alright, so this will be the radius. So this is 21. And this 21. Now I know what you guys are maybe thinking. Say, oh, we need to add up them here, blah blah. No. All of them here come up to this already. That now go change. All of this are 132. So we don't need to do that over. Yo, big up Trinidad, big up. Very nice question. And then now this side and this side is gonna give us 42. So the perimeter or the total distance around would be 4, 7, so it's 174. Right? Because we already know the perimeter was what? 132, right? So we don't need to do that over. And it tells us that bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8 pieces that here 132. So only additional water we have at the straight side here, which is the radius or the radii, and then boom, 2 of them, right? Yeah, so that's 174. Very nice question, Trinidad and Tobago. Big up yourself for that. So we need to appreciate these type of questions. Alright, so this one says the diagram below shows the blades of a fan labeled A, B, C, D. What fraction of a turn does blade A makes if it turns a clockwise direction to the position of blade D? I don't even understand what they mean by what fraction of a turn. What the hell? Are they saying that a half turn or something? The meeting ending on 10 minutes. Let's see if we try to understand what it is. So basically, let's say what fraction of a turn does blade A, okay, so this is blade A, makes if it turns into a clockwise direction to get to D. Alright, so clockwise I like so. So we're going in this direction. Let's just establish also. And it's a what fraction. Alright, so bam, 1, 2, 3. So that's 3/4. 3/4 of a turn, right? So we're going to D. So bam, 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 bam. All right. All right, guys. I literally left out some of it because in the interest of time. All right. The table below shows the marks obtained by 2 students in 5 subjects. All right. Calculate the mean mark obtained by Yvette. All right. So the mean would be 75 plus 60 as Yvette, right? Plus 70 plus 80 plus 55. Okay, I'm gonna more. All right. I'll divide all of that by, let's see how many numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna use a calculator because time is going on. I don't want this meet to end. All right, so it's 75 plus 60. You guys check it for yourself. Plus 70 plus 80 plus 55. Like here we are total in my count. Bam, bam, bam. 340. So it's 340 divided by 5. So the average would be 68. Alright. Oh, never have a total lesson. What was it? 340? Yeah. Wow. 5 minutes remaining. Alright. So it says now calculate the mean mark. That was for the calculate. So we need to know how much the person gets in music. From a see that space, let me know that them are gonna say. How many marks did Barry score in music? Alright, very easy. Alright, so we're gonna add up this. So it's 63. I will know the total, right? So it will be 63 plus 74 plus 47 plus 25. That gives us a total of 209. So a total of 209. So that means that we subtract 209 from 240. So he scored 31. Barry, our man, right? Yeah. So the mean would be 68, and Barry would score in music 31 marks. Alright, I think that's the end of the paper. No, I'm not done. It said a mean of 55 is required for grade C. How many more marks did Barry need in order to make a grade C? So you want to get a 55 average. Alright, so let me just, we don't have to add up nothing because then give it total to be 240. So all we have to do, divide 240 by 5. And we're getting current average. So that's a 5, 5, 5. No, I did it wrong. Just multiply, yeah. So we have 240. So now see now, so that'll be 55 times 5. That's the gear average of 55, right? So I'm going to take it from the angle. 5, 5, 25, 5, 5, 25, and that's 5, 5, 25, and that's 27. So that'll be 275. Time is going, guys. So it will be 275 minus 240. That more marks they need, which is 35 marks. Bad question. Trinidad, big up yourself, man. So you need 35 more marks. If it needed 20 more marks to get a grade B, what is the least amount of marks required to get a grade B? Alright, so Yvette, what was Yvette? You shot at 20, right? So if you shot at 20 and you get 340, that means you are 360. Alright, so that'll be 240 plus 20, which works out to 360. Alright. See if we're done. I left out some guys, some of the questions up here. So alright, we have 2 minutes. Let's go. Oh, it's the end of the test. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please ensure that you are subscribed to my channel Please ensure so you like the video and turn on the notification so when I go live, you can benefit for free math class. Pep, SCA, Common Entrance, CSEC, City and Guilds, and if I find the time, I will do some pure maths and add maths, alright? It's been really rough on me, guys, but I'm really trying. Alright, so this is the next benefit. Oh, and if you want to be in my class, this is my number. Remember, I'm from Jamaica. So it's 876-549-2161. Alright, if people are signing up, make sure say they on the sign up chain. So just shoot me a WhatsApp. Most times I'm in class. I work better with the WhatsApp than the calls. I might have my phone on silent and I miss a call and then more calls come in and I forget to return it. But once it's a WhatsApp, I go through my WhatsApp when I have free time. Alright. So thank you guys for watching. So really appreciate you all. Big up Trinidad and Tobago for this lovely paper. There were some terms that I did not understand, but I guess in their language and so forth, they would have covered it in their curriculum. But nevertheless, very good paper. So I appreciate you all. Big up all my friends them from Trinidad, Barbados, Guyana especially, St. Vincent and Grenadine, St. Lucia, the whole Caribbean, the whole Africa. Big up. Mr. Bennett appreciate you all. I'm out, no doubt. Time I got literally run out for me, guys. So see you guys. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in class.